imagine teaching a class of energetic kindergartners on Zoom. It was the reality for so many teachers this past year.
So one Minnesota mom, J.H. Kieren, decided to use those digital experiences as inspiration for a brand new book. It's called Stories from Mrs. Robinson's E-Learning Adventure. And joining us live is author J.H. Kieren. Nice to meet you. Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to meet you. Thank you for having me.
All right, so your own kindergartner and his teacher kind of were behind inspiring this big chunk of the book. In what way?
Well, you know, it kind of started back in November, December, when I was trying to think of a present to give both of my kids as teachers, because they had been in our home every single day. I was feeling all of this gratitude and love for them, and I was laying there thinking one night, I wish there was a book that summarized the way I was feeling about them. So I looked online, there wasn't a book, and I thought, well, of course there's not a book. We're living and breathing it right now. So I decided right then that I would write a book, I would dedicate it to them, and I would using a lot of what my son was doing and my daughter was doing at home to put those stories in the book. And it was kind of writer's gold, actually. There was inspiration every day being home with these crazy 5-year-olds, you know, not hitting the mute button and talking over the teacher. And so it was really, it was a really fun experience, and I hit the ground running and started writing right in December.
There's a reason you called it an adventure, because it was an adventure for everyone. You saw it, as you mentioned, firsthand. It really, you said, opened your eye, I think, to a lot of people, not just yourself, but just how incredible our teachers are.
Absolutely. I mean, and not only the kids' primary teachers, but the kids' special teachers. So the music teacher, the gym teacher, you got the media teacher, the art teacher. All of these teachers, I didn't realize how close my kids got to them. Even though they were only seeing some of those teachers one day a week, they were getting so close to them, and they were so funny and so fun to have in our home every day. Even if I wasn't sitting in the room, I could hear them, you know, throughout the house, because the kids were in charge of the iPad, so they were constantly turning up the volume, and you could hear it in every class in every room of the house. But like our music teacher, for example, she could have easily just recorded a music lesson and then played it for every student, but instead every single class she was singing the entire class. So my husband and I got used to, we were like, she's got the most beautiful voice, and for a half hour every week she was singing in our home. So it was like having these teachers in our home just made us realize how grateful we were for them, and how patient they were, and understanding, and how much they went through, and how much prep they put into their classes. And yeah, they're our heroes, and I actually miss having them in our home. It's so great.
It was kind of a learning moment, or I should say a learning year, to really see what happens in the classroom. And I would think that some parents, as hard as it was to kind of keep up with homework and help their kids with, you know, digitally and all the homework, it gave them a new understanding and appreciation instead of teachers. And your book, so you decided, okay, I want to put my feelings into a book, and then, but on top of that, you added your own adventures, or from the character's point of view. What kind of adventures are we talking about?
Well, I have to say, my children are kind of weaved into every chapter of the book. So the book is set up, well, at first when I thought about writing the book, I didn't know how I was going to lay it out. I thought, it took me a good month to think, how am I going to tell this story to the best of my ability? And one night I was reading my daughter Sideways Stories from Wayside School, and it just clicked. I thought, that's what I'm going to do. Every chapter is going to be about a different student, because there was all of these stereotypical things that happen on e-learning. When I was talking to my mom friends and my classmates' parents, it was like we were kind of not complaining, but talking about the same things. Like we were talking about all of the snacks we were making and bringing up the kids, and we were talking about the constant mess, and we were talking about the kid who won't use the mute button and is constantly interrupting the teacher. So all of these little things, I decided I would have each character in the book kind of display this one strong characteristic, and then I would tell a story within a chapter. So each chapter is a different story about one kid. So it's a great book to read as a family at that time, because each chapter, you don't need to read it even in order. Each chapter is a new story. But my son, there's one chapter about Naked Nate, about a little boy getting naked on the meeting, which thankfully I never witnessed, but I was terrified that would happen. every time my son would go to the bathroom, because he would just leave his Zoom meeting, run to the bathroom, not shutting the door because he's 5, and then he would come back and run back, and I said, "Are you on your call?" And he said, "Yes," and his pants were half down still. He was running in the meeting, and I thought, they're going to see this. He's going to be naked in one of these meetings. And then in another day, he would come without his shirt on, and I thought, the teacher only sees, this
the wrong part, buddy, wrong half of the body.
Yes.
Amazing. I'm sure there's some teachers and maybe some parents at home who are like, yep, we did have the naked Nate. Good stuff. I think a lot of people can relate to this, and we can all hopefully kind of laugh about it now, and hopefully next school year things will go back to a little bit more normal. Thanks so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
So many tales to tell. Stories from Mrs. Robinson's e-learning adventure is out now, and you can meet the author at a book signing this Saturday at the Eden Prairie Barnes & Noble. The event, by the way, runs from 11 to 12:30.